Hello, this is Longest Day, and we're looking at the GT versus North Carolina State 2014 game, and this is the start of the second half. So we'll go ahead and dive right on in. Normal defense that we've seen out of these guys, not traditional to what we've seen most of the year, but UVA ran it as well. So I am going to do one more series. The next series will be the Byerly series. That should finish off this game, and we'll get to Clemson and look at Clemson from last year and see if we can't read the tea leaves to see what they're going to bring this year. All right, so offense is here. We're going to go ahead and start this off. And it looks like it's going to be a triple option right here in this direction. And you can see our two option guys are going to be this guy and this guy right here. So we'll treat this guy as a defensive end, and this guy as a linebacker, basically. And you can see right here, he's going for the B-back. So it's a good pull. It's a good read. He's supposed to keep it. And another thing that happens, this guy doesn't step across. Normally they're stepping across. He's kind of hanging back. So that is perfect for us. It gives JT plenty of time. And you can see he's definitely taking JT. He's not shading outside. And we get the pitch right here. Perfect. So get the pitch. Going to make a block. I do want to go ahead and show right here. You can see what happens when you roll hard. Basically, you get an extra man in here. So you make a block, there's another man to make the tackle. So they're going to roll this guy right here really hard, and so he's coming up to try to stop, to be the extra man. And of course, he gets there. So that's one of the things we want to take advantage. When they're rolling that hard, we got to take advantage of it. And do a great job right here. We don't slow down so much. You know, we do prepare for the impact, but there's no slowing down. He goes through tries to get through the tackle and make an extra yard or two. All right. We got here. Nothing really to describe differently. And go ahead, and this is the counter option. And this is about as close as it's supposed to. No, this is not the counter option. This is that counter QB bootleg. I don't know what you want to call it. But you can see here, I think one of the reasons why is, look at the safety. He's rolling completely out. Both of these safeties are rolling out. This guy is going back. This is perfect move. Let's see who's fooled right here. You know, pretty good multiple steps in this direction before JT turns around. So he's turned around right there, and so he's on the inside. So we get a great block right here. Takes him off his feet. He's going to eat some grass right there. Put some dirt in that face mask. And basically we got a lead blocker right here, but JT's going to leave him behind. Gets on downfield. You know, could JT have made some more yards? He might have, but better than to take the hit. Go ahead and step out. Save yourself for another play. You're not going to make many more yards, and it's a great decision by JT right there. All right, so we'll get to see Tim Byerly run that as well in the next series. All right, so we're going to go through here. You can see we have this A back over here, which that means this safety comes back further, and it rolls this safety over, so he's got further to go. I think, you know, I used to believe that this would be all dive. I did see one time where we didn't dive. We actually pitched, and I'm not sure exactly who we're reading here. And this guy does go to the outside right there, and we just don't quite, you know, get all of our blocks right. I'm not sure exactly what happens in here, but there's really nowhere for him to run. Normally, he goes off the guard of the hip, which would mean he would go on the inside. But I think in this case, he goes outside of the guard and ends up into this guy right here. So it could be basically a track issue with where Days is running. He should go to the inside hip right here. All right, so we'll keep on going. Look at the next play right here. Again, same setup, but this time we're going to motion in, and that's going to bring this guy over. And look, he's going ahead and he's running upfield, and it's going to be back in this direction. I think something's going wrong here. Something's not completely right. There's no blocking going on here. I'm not exactly sure. Perhaps it's a misread. You know, I just can't tell. If this guy goes to the outside, possibly supposed to be a give, and we're supposed to block this guy right here. But I'm not sure why the off tackle is out here. So can't tell you a lot about that play. It's a new play. I really haven't seen the motion like that before, so I can't tell you what's supposed to happen. 3rd and 7. Remember we talked about converting these long long third downs. It's such a big difference this year. So we'll go ahead and run this, and it's just going to be a pass play, and it's just a little pass out to Waller. You can see right here, the pass is good. Waller's not turned around yet, and just as he turns around, he passes it. So it's timed just right. It is a little to the inside. You can see that a little out here might have been better. But Waller goes up, makes the catch, pulls it in, and says he wants the ball, and he's not going to lose it on the way down. And you can see this guy is pulling on the arms. He's pulling on the ball, but Waller wants that ball all the way through the play right there. All right, next play, counter option. All right, so you can see on the counter option, this guy is definitely, where's Shaq going? He's going to this linebacker. So the pitch man is supposed to be this guy. Last time this guy came through and basically got to JT and messed up the counter option. We do a much better time. Block him. This is your pitch read right here. Pitch. You can see Andrews getting his block on right there. Does a great job. Gets his block on, and we end up making the first down. Great job. A better counter option than I've seen all day on this game. Seems like the last two games with this setup, the counter options had a little bit of difficulties. Definitely changes who you're blocking. Traditionally, the counter option that I've seen blocks the defensive end, and here you're actually blocking a linebacker. All right, so Byerly basically just going to the outside, and the question is, I think he might have made the touchdown there. We'll look at, basically, you got to look where his knee is. You can see his knee right there. Does it touch the ground? I mean, he's pushing with his leg. Pushing with his leg, but I'm not sure he touched the ground. Indisputable video evidence. I'm not sure you can actually say it's indisputable that he didn't touch the ground, but it didn't look like it to me. But we go ahead and look at this. He just pushes on through like a rocket. Just really gets a good jump, makes the touchdown. All right, that's it for that series. Hope you enjoyed it. We got to see the new play again with the QB counter, I guess you want to call it. Did a great job with that. Got to see a good counter option that worked well, and very good series to look at. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing your comments below.